So incredibly consistent from the foul line, had the NBA's third highest mark.
As you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Corey Joseph. Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for the Nets. 1:51 left to play here in the half. There's a good screen. Smith sets the pick for Beverley. And it's Smith, top of the key. The Nets working the ball around now. There's the bucket. Good. And that's now 18 points for Freak.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here's Temple. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Raptors trail by 6. Fires from deep. And it's Freak with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. From deep. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Ross. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Brooklyn, there's the pick. He feeds it to Biombo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Beverley dishes to Freak. LeBron sets the screen for Freak. Ripped away. Here's Patterson. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Freak in at point guard. LeBron James is out there with Young. When it's Young, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
DeRozan with a screen for Lowry. Outside DeRozan.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Grant, he's checked in for the Raptors. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Young. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Freak picks to Young. Nice deep from Valanciunas.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Lopez passes to Freak. Lopez, a screen on Lowry. Jumper off the screen, and there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Freak. And it's 8 points for Brook Lopez.
didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He went over the offensive game plan and that it hinges on running through Lopez. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Perhaps the rest of this second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Freak passes to Hollis Jefferson. Lopez a screen. Valanciunas on the double team. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Nets leading by 12. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Raptors. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Ross in at the 3 slot. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. The net shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. From deep three-point range, and good. The three-point shot, good from Freak. Freak's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Brooklyn. Lowry against Beverly to end the run. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Nice numbers from Lowry. He's got 11 points and the 2 nice steals as well.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
Get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak. Lowry covering. Young, a screen on Lowry. Lowry brings the double. Young with no one around. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Screen by Valanciunas. The drive by Lowry. They get it back. Valanciunas, good.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Nets making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 29 points for Freak.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Ross dishes to DeRozan. Drains the 19-footer.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Freak, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Ross kicks to DeRozan, top of the key, and another basket for Toronto. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Tries from 10. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And DeRozan. Here we go. Good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Nets leading by 13. Here's James, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he gets it to go. 10 points for LeBron.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Brooklyn's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And it's Freak missing. Raptors trail by 17. And stolen by James. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. Blows the dunk.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
LeBron against Valanciunas. Ross for 3. That's good.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Brooklyn leading by 14. Here's Freak. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Brooklyn.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Young in the corner. He kicks to Freak. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And a new group in for the Nets. Smith checked in for Lopez. Sean Williams checks in for Young. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for LeBron. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Young. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Freak. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Here's Temple. They set the pick. Patterson, the screen. Here's Temple, defended by Jack. Joseph. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
The thing that has to jump out at you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he never stopped attacking the basket. If the D was expecting him to just...
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Dallas Mavericks. And guys, for the Mavericks, they haven't yet found their groove. They're still trying to make adjustments to try and change the momentum here early in the season. Each game out right now, as their coaches reiterated, is another invaluable opportunity to refine their approach and make improvements. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, the weekend. It's officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Raptors in Toronto. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Allen is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Matthews. Then there's Cole Aldrich. And it's Payne in at the one spot.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge. Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Freak. 37 points in the win against Toronto.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Right side, Matthews. Allen with the screen for Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot falls short this time.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
James, and he gets the bucket. James has got his first bucket of the night.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Payne kicks to Aldrich. No luck. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
Now here's Payne following the miss by Freak. To the inside, Young with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Freak. James has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Payne. 8 points his last outing. They get it back. Here's Aldrich. Great D that time from Freak.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Mavericks trail by 7. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Matthews has got his second bucket. Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Lopez a screen. Lopez sets a screen for Freak.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Smith checked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Archie Goodwin. And then for Dallas, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Powell in for Matthews. No luck. Great D that time from Freak.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Freak number 1.
And getting that spot at the top of this was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And Dallas with a change here too. Berea's checked in. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And checking out the stats for Beverly, how he performed last season. He put up about 8 points a game last season, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
Well, there's so many little things you have to learn to grow as a player. I mean, he's just going through that process right now.
Williams, he's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Smith with a screen on Williams. And here's Freak. 6 points for him. From 13. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got 8 points.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here's Powell. His last outing, he had 8 points. Off the pick, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding. 8th in assists. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And last season, his floor awareness was impeccable. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everybody involved.
So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
Here's Berea following the basket by Freak.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Mavericks trail by 15. Nobody near Williams. Good, and it's Berea who picks up the assist. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. 29 seconds left in the first. Freak. No good from outside. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Williams to the paint. Here's Baines. That's good. Baines has got his first points of the night. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Freak. Smith with a screen on Williams. And it's Freak missing.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover. And
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your Nets.
Well, not exactly a close game so far. Out there on the floor for the Nets. Nets leading by 13. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Smith is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Young, and it's Beverly in at the point. So that's the Nets 5.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Barea, defended by Beverly. Free throw line jump shot. Dallas no good that time either.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He had 37 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
The Nets making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Williams for three. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. And it's 7 points for Darren Williams.
And he answers right back with the three of his own.
Watch out now, Sookie. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
And it's Freak missing. Mavericks trail by 14. And Williams, here we go. Stolen by Beverly. One-on-one fast break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. He's got 17 points and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Ariza with the bucket.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Nets leading by 13. Now here's Beverly. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Freak. Three-pointer. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
30 seconds left in the first half. Here's Barea, and the rejection by Smith. And they get it back.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Freak with it. 22 points for him. Inside, off the screen, and it's finished off by Smith as he lays it in. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
That will count, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And that is simply a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a six-pointer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
On the floor for Dallas. Payne out there with Matthews. Then there's Lavoy Allen. Then there's Cole Aldrich. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. Now Payne. Brooklyn with the rebound. Lopez has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
And James gets it to go.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Matthews into the lane, kicks it to Aldridge. Banked in off the glass. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Nets have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Free throw good. Freak Powell. He's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Both good from the line that time. Dallas has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. Teamwork was the theme of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, "Good shots are there for us on the perimeter if we share the ball, work it around, and find the open man." The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Freak with it, working on Payne, and it's Freak missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Powell, that's good.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
20 feet out, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. And it's 29 points for Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here's Payne. T right on him. Looking to get back on track here. It's Matthews on the wing. He dishes it to Aldridge. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Powell. No good from outside.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Brooklyn, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Jarrett Jack is checked in for Goodwin. They double him with Freak. Aldridge, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And a wide open look for Freak. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Freak's got 10 points in just the second half. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Powell, the pass to Payne. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Payne's got 7 points in the game.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. They set the screen. Down low, and Cole Aldridge with the slam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And it's Freak missing.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
They double him with Freak. The kick out to Matthews. Hits it from 3-point range. Matthews has got 10 points in the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about a minute into it. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Freak in at point guard. Young is out there with Williams. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Smith in at the 5. So that's the Nets' 5. Just 5 to shoot. Matthews against Young, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Barea. Williams with the defensive effort.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Here's Freak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Villanueva comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Perkins in for J.J. Barea. To the wing on the left. Here's Perkins. Another shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so he hits both.
What a night so far for Cole Aldridge. He's got 8 points and 1 assist.
Here's Freak. The three-pointer off the mark. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Perkins. Drills it from outside.
Perkins.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Picked by Williams. Here's Freak. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Freak's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
And Young, here we go. Great open look there.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
There's the screen. Over to the wing. Shoots a three. No good from Perkins.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's Freak. Here's Goodwin. Tries again. The dish to Freak.
2 minutes.
There's a screen by Williams. Freak kicks to Williams. And it's Goodwin in the corner. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Taken away by Williams. Goodwin dishes to Freak. Smith sets the pick for Freak. Inside. Poked away. Matthews with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Perkins. Count the bucket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on, and clearly were dominant in every area.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Perkins, the pass to Villanueva. Brooklyn with the rebound. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Freak. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Freak's got 41.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Payne kicks to Perkins. To the left wing. And here's Payne. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away.
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. Can you tell us what went into the preparation for tonight's game and what your focus was?
We were taking it one game at a time. We knew we had to come in here, get a win. We knew our crowd was going to support us. It was going to be easy.
The 2K Sports postgame